Hi again. So I decided to do something a little bit different today. You know, me and my sewing and all the things. Well, I thought it'd be fun to start visiting some of the thrift stores and showing my finds at what I get at the thrift stores I like to use for my various projects. Yes, I do go to the usual stores for my fabrics and everything, but I like to go to thrift stores because sometimes you can find some really interesting things. So this time I decided to share it with y'all. This was a smaller haul compared to what I got a few days ago, and something made me go back today. I think it was a conversation I had with someone the other day. They're like, oh hey, the thrift store had tons of fabric out the other day. So I was, okay, I gotta go back and see if they have anything out from when I went the other day. So anyway, we're going to dig in our little thing here. So first little roll here, this is just some lightweight cotton I'm going to most likely use for adding to quilt projects because it's just a solid color that you can use for outlines and all kinds of things like that. And so we'll measure and see how much we actually have here. This is our full piece. Not much. We are going with right around a yard. You can do a lot with a yard actually. Strip quilts, jelly roll quilts, book covers, that kind of thing. And here's some other pink that might go with it. Nice little cotton stuff for a whole 50 cents. And this is my associate here. But this one is just some nice little floral stuff that you can use for quilts also. May use for some other projects. This is probably going to be about another yard, it looks like. Some nice cotton stuff. Nice big white flowers, a little pink background. No major stains or anything. It's only about 7/8, so it feel a little shy. Still plenty to work on quilts though. Like I said, put it with this other pink. Be pretty good stuff. And another little roll. This one's a whopping $1.50. Don't know if there's much more of it though. It's nice soft cotton. It's very soft actually. It's not very rough. Might have a little more here. This one, a little beige and green going on. Makes some good background with some floral things. A little side off. Yeah. I'm gonna measure the short side here. That's the best telltale evidence. Only about a yard on this one. I think they're a little off on their pricing on that one. Keeping it. Let's see. So the other day I found some really cool jungle safari type things that were like wall hanging type quality things. This one I think is going to be a smaller, possibly pillow version of that actually. Yep. Actually, it looks like this was curtains at one point in time for someone. There's little things here, little things there, but that's not bad because I can cut out the fish in circles and do some little applique things if I decide to do that. That one was a little bit of a disappointment. All right, and then we have a little spot of fleece, some nice pink fleece. This year, with all the cold weather, our outside dogs were trying to figure out how to warm them up and keep them warm while keeping them outside. I made them some cute little sweaters, and I had tons of scrap fleece laying around. Worked great for that actually. This would be terrific if I continue to make dog sweaters. And this is actually a pretty good piece for that. That's kind of the thinking behind this one. This one is 1.5 yards. Looks like it's partly cut already though, because usually, yeah, you can see the cut lines here. But it'll still be a nice little chunk. maybe accent it with some other scraps that I have floating around. That would be neat. Then this looks like a good one. I can't tell if it says $2.50 or 25 cents. My assumption is $2.50, especially considering the wad. This is just some plain maroon cotton. Great for quilts, great for book covers that I make. And this is all kinds of something interesting. Okay, we have cut down here. Has some sewing stitching up here. It's pretty good. Pretty decent. It'd be good quilting stuff. I have no idea what it started out as, but I'm gonna say it'll be good for doing strips with quilts and squares and accents and triangles and all the things. Going to give it roughly, considering, maybe 1.5 yards with a little bit out of the bottom. Yeah, not bad. I have some good stuff. I actually have some ideas for that one. This one is partially unfolded. It might go for some clothing things that I have in mind because it's fuzzy and it's soft. And I love fuzzy and soft things. Pull all the tape off of this. So this is going to be, oh yeah, look at this. This is probably a 60 wide at least, but it's fuzzy. Make it a lot with this. Maybe not a lot, but my purpose is a lot. Because there's 1.5. Said 1.5 yards can get you a little ways, especially with smaller projects. Because the back is kind of, you know, not soft, but it's workable. Maybe a little kid's jacket or something like that. Some accent pieces on stuff. Nice fabric. So my last one, I hesitate on. Mostly I got it because, do you see the wad of fabric here? Backing for fabric, big projects, sketchy because from the back side of this side, it looks like something you'd find in somebody's house in the 80s or 90s. So let's see what we have for $4 worth of fabric. Oh, it's definitely retro, retro, retro. I kind of like it, actually. But do you see the folds? Oh, buddy. We have a ton of fabric. It feels cotton, but it has kind of a weird sheen on the front. I'm not sure what all that's about. But there's some borders on it. It's definitely retro. I have no earthly idea what I'm going to do with this, but I'm going to find something fantastic. Even if it's a dress-up costume from, like, curtains. Decorate the house retro style. I don't know. So let's see how many yards we actually have. I'm guessing this is going to be close to a bolt of fabric. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3/4 yards of fabric of this fantastic, awesome, throw me back to my childhood fabric. Now I will wash it, put it away in my stash for a rainy day to come up with, who knows. Hope you enjoyed my little, what do you call it, unboxing of the fabric from the thrift store. Thank you.